Guess who?
You're Belle! You scared me. I almost punched you. I didn't expect to see you at a pawn shop.
It's too dangerous to go alone. You should crash at the video store for tonight. I'd love to, but wouldn't that be too much trouble? Consider it thanks for sharing your mood with me. Then thanks. I'll accept the offer.
Yeah. After the miasma outbreak, my brother and I were rescued and placed in a relief center, surviving on the kindness of people. But even back then, there were still warm moments in our lives. Like, sometimes Hanrei Shifu would come visit us. Every time he came, he'd bring lots of gifts. One time, he brought us tons of sweet and sour candies. I didn't actually like that kind, but like always, I thanked him sincerely and told him I really liked them. Hanrei Shifu.
Well, Vivian is currently blowing up our phone, as you can see with, well, all this. Anyway, you're gonna crash my phone.
Lord Phaethon, you suddenly called for me with such passion. I thought I was dreaming, and I got way too excited. Did something happen?
I want to go feed the seagulls.
The kind that eats fries?
That's right.
Let's meet at Port Elpis, then.
We'll go bring Wise. I wonder if the texts are actually the same when you're actually playing as Belle. Like if he can also say Vivian, Vivian, Vivian.
Did you come here?
Whoa, Vivian, hold on.
Do you come here often?
I came here with friends sometimes. Maybe she'll like to say that I come here to fish.
Fishing? I didn't take you for the fishing type, Lord Phaethon. I've heard people sometimes reel in drifting bottles around here. Maybe next time I'll write a message to you, seal it in a bottle, and toss it into the sea. Who knows, maybe one day you'll reel it in while fishing. Let's go feed the seagulls.
Let's go.
The port feels completely different. The place is bustling with activity during the day, but at night all you can hear is the sound of the waves. Food for the seagulls. When did fries become part of a seagull's diet? Or rather, how did all the seagulls collectively decide that fries were worth eating?
Well, no living creatures can resist fries.
The very first seagull to try fries must have loved them and spread the word. Then it preached about fries to the entire seagull community, and every seagull wanted a taste.
You watch the seagulls flying back and forth with Vivian, quietly listening to the sound of the waves hitting the shore, and feel a sense of peace.
Lord Phaethon, do you ever think, if the world ended, where would all the seagulls go?
They'd rule over the apocalypse. She loved that answer.
Your way of thinking is just so cute, but judging by how aggressively the seagulls are snatching up our fries right now...
If the world does end, maybe they evolve as a species.
At that point, perhaps humans will find themselves caged by seagulls, frying endless batches of fries for them day and night. Sorry, I didn't mean to go on about such an odd idea.
It's okay.
Well, at least the end of the world isn't here just yet. Thankfully, we still have plenty of time.
You chat with Vivian about the port for so long that the seagulls end up snatching all of your fries. Damn, they got all of that shit. Every time the women interact with Wise, I always think of that one picture that someone drew up where it's like just a description of Wise, like tired eye bags, messy bed head, wrinkled clothes, and it's like it's just Wise. It's like, oh, the hottest man in New Eridu. Apparent to some people apparently. Anyway, want to hang out? 3 times?
I want to go out and play too. Shifu said I should interact with people more, so she put me in charge of some of the procurement. Want to hang out at Phyllium Heights? We can take a walk together. We can also take a look over at Good Goods.
Let's go stargazing.
Sure, see you tonight.
Alright, so we'll go with Wise, of course.
They just need one more step. It's just one more step. Let me swap the actual protagonist.
It's just that easy. You're just missing one more step. See, she says Junior Wise. Like, come on. You've already got that happening. Why can't I just change Wise as the actual protagonist at this point? Anyway,
Junior Wise, you're here. The skies are clear and the weather pleasant. Volume Heights is bustling, and the atmosphere is just right.
so, let's hang out.
So while the atmosphere is just right, I'd love to go stargazing with you. You'll come, right?
I'll follow you.
Weather is
Okay.
Swabian Temple.
Oh, I don't even think I should bother trying to read.
This is a great spot for stargazing. Let me tell you a secret. When I was little, I used to get scared easily. The future, like a beast with menacing fangs. Wise, coiled on the path that I must take. Back then, whenever I felt scared, I'd run off by myself and hide up on the roof. The night sky is like a net, wrapping around me. Even just sitting still, I felt so warm and safe. Hey, Junior, tell me, back then, was there really something in the night sky keeping me company?
The stars and moon were keeping you company.
I see. So, can they hear my wishes now?
She turns in the direction of the stars and moon, closing her eyes. In the night, her face seems to be bathed in a soft glow, serene and beautiful. A moment later, she opens her eyes.
I told them my wish.
What did you wish for?
Just this once. I'm not telling you. After all, if you tell your wish to someone it involves, it might not come true. Only 3 hours until dawn. Would you keep me company while we wait for the sunrise?
Let's wait together. You stand by the railing with Xiaoguang until the night fades and dawn arrives.
Did I say a bunch of embarrassing things last night? I don't know why, but whenever I'm around you, Junior, I just end up telling you all my secrets. If you ever run into any trouble, or just need someone to be there for you, come find me, okay? I'm pretty awesome too. I can help you.
I'll definitely come to you. That's also part of our promise.
So, pinky promise? No matter what we face, no matter what dangers lie ahead, we'll hold hands, even in the distant, distant future. We'll always be together.
Dude, Xiaoguang is really all the way up on that. Like, almost more than Vivian. Like, she is making a claim and she is keeping it. Like, my goodness. Well, I was thinking that maybe today I was gonna do all my trust events and there wasn't actually going to be anything unique enough to do another one. But I did the, I don't think I can wait 5 minutes this time, and then I want to check out the flower shop. So, we're gonna go to the flower shop with Vivian this time. I actually have just finished with Monato and Xiaoguang's, bonds to get to at least the next level, so that means we can do Monato's last trust event and Xiaoguang's second event, which we will probably be able to do Vivian's second event in this one too.
Lord Phaethon, you're here. This is the perfect season. My favorite flowers are in full bloom.
I did not even check if my microphone is actually working the way it's supposed to. Hold on. Oh wow, for once it's actually working the way it's supposed to when turned on. That's crazy.
I was actually planning to go buy some fresh flowers in the next day or two. Funny how things work out. We both had flowers on our minds. Let's head to the flower shop together.
Okay. I wonder what the new outfits that Wise and Belle are gonna wear in Season 3 are gonna be. Since it sounds like it's a place floating above New Eridu that I've never seen, I wonder what they look like. I mean, you get a place just called Utopia. There's not much to really exactly pinpoint. When we had the idea of Wi-Fi Peninsula, we're thinking, oh yeah, that sounds Japanese and stuff. Without much hesitation, Vivian picks out a pot of small purple flowers.
Lord Phaethon, which flowers are you thinking of getting? Something solemn or perhaps a little more cheerful?
Are you talking about the color?
On our way here, I said each flower carries a feeling of its own. This is what I was talking about. It's a subtle experience that's hard to describe. Scientifically speaking, I know flowers don't have a brain or a nervous system. But sometimes, when I look at a pot of flowers, I feel like I can sense its emotions. But perhaps that's just me projecting onto them. Forget what I said, Lord Phaethon. Please choose the flowers you'd like.
I'll choose the same as yours.
The same as mine? This is a purple leaf violet, one of my favorites. These flowers don't bloom for very long, just a few weeks. During their short bloom, they just sit quietly in the corner, watching over the season of its birth. These clusters of purple leaf violets look like butterflies, ready to take flight. I can't help but think, when the blooming season ends, even though their petals seem to wither, but in truth they deceived everyone.
Oh my goodness.
Shedding their old form and soaring into the vast sky. That's why these flowers are special to me.
Well, this is the bouquet I'll bring home today. You and Vivian pick out a bouquet together. Orchidea carefully wraps it before handing it to you. Nice. Alright, there we go. Now, let's see. Yeah, like I said, I think I need to at least go do Zhao Guang's, and I think if we got it right, yeah, okay. So we need to go do Zhao Guang and Vivian's next, their second part thingy. So let's go and do that. Since it's already on Vivian, we'll just go see Vivian. Get these done so that tomorrow I can continue trying to finish up their bonds. With a small iron shovel, Vivian rummages through the sand for a while before finding a rust-stained metal box.
Lord Phaethon, I was planning to visit you later.
What are you doing?
I buried something here a few years ago. I came to retrieve it. Years ago, when I had just left the Exaltists, I didn't have a lot of money, so I had to work at part-time jobs every day and survive on cheap food. One of the girls I worked with was very kind and gave me a free meal voucher.
Uh-oh. Well, that is definitely expired.
But she quit not long after, and I never had the heart to use the meal voucher, so I hid it away. I thought that maybe by the time I took it out again, my life would no longer be so uncertain and difficult. I'd almost forgotten about it, but talking to you reminded me of the past, so I came to see if what I had buried was still here or not. I'm surprised it's still here after so many years. Lucky. Lord Phaethon, would you like to go with me to the noodle shop where this voucher is still valid?
It's still valid? You agree to Vivian's invitation and go to the noodle shop with her.
So much has changed over the years. I can still recall that night that I was sitting near here. It was dark around me, and I could barely make out anything in the distance.
Oh, where is she going?
It just felt like my future, unclear and uncertain. I was quite pessimistic back then, thinking my life would never improve. I never thought I'd have all the friends that I have now. Let alone all the skills I've acquired along the way. There are still things that make me sad when I think back on them. But when I really think about it, I've had more good things happen to me than bad. Like joining Mockingbird. I've managed to do some things that actually matter. Or like being able to sit here and enjoy noodles with you. Casually talking about my past.
I still can't believe that Hugo and Vivian were able to go undercover in the fucking police station. Vivian confirms with Chop Jr. that the voucher is still valid.
I can't believe it's still valid. Lucky. Come to think of it, I worked out at a noodle shop for a while too.
Worked out? Hold on.
The customers who left the deepest impression on me were the Bear Thyrans. They always ordered the extra large bowls. The first time I carried one of those bowls, I wasn't strong enough and ended up spilling some right in front of a group of customers. Thinking back, that was quite rude of me. Even though the customers were big, they were some of the kindest people I met. The ones I spilled noodles on never got upset. They even offered to switch to smaller bowls. For a while after that, the Bear Tyrants customers would only order the regular size bowls whenever they came in. They'd finish one bowl, then order another. I didn't want them to keep accommodating me, so I started training to get stronger, until I was able to carry 2 extra large bowls with one hand.
Are you really that strong?
Don't underestimate me.
The noodles are served while you talk to Vivian. You share stories about past jobs while you eat. While paying with the voucher, Vivian unexpectedly finds a letter inside the iron box.
What's this letter? I have no memory of it.
Open it and see?
This is my handwriting. Oh, I remember now. This is a letter I wrote to my future self back then. Lord Phaethon, would you read it with me?
Vivian unfolds the letter and, walking along the path of Omina Square, begins reading aloud the letter from the past.
To my future self. It's a warm day as I write this letter. The nice lady who gave...
Where is she going? Oh my god. Okay, I'll stop.
Her smile was full of joy, and that made me happy. But after she left, I felt a little down, because I realized
I didn't have any dreams of my own. Vivian, stop yawning.
if I had to have a dream, I'd wish that by the time I read this again, I'm no longer hungry all the time. And that I get to wear pretty clothes.
Well, you definitely got that down.
I hope that when my future self reads this, she can laugh at how silly I was. Because that would mean my simple, humble dream had come true. I'm sure that my future self must have even bigger dreams. I wonder if, when I read this again, I'll still remember these days clearly. I hope you remember the person I once was. But don't think about me too much. I wish for the future me to have grown into a better person.
Alright.
Lord Phaethon, I appear to have embarrassed myself in front of you.
I've caught a glimpse of your past self.
It's such a strange feeling, even though I wrote this myself. After reading the letter, it's like I've reunited with my former self. I remember it was a rainy summer, and the air was humid. The shop I worked at closed earlier than usual that day, so I saw off the nice lady. I used the pen from the cash register and sat by the window to write this letter. It's strange. This memory has suddenly become crystal clear to me. I wish I could tell her that all our dreams have come true. Even more, that she could have imagined. And that she'll be proud of herself in the future. She'll grow into a great person. Does that sound foolish of me?
Not at all. I have the same feeling.
Have you ever written a letter to your future self, Lord Phaethon?
Yeah.
I knew we have a lot in common. Shall we write another letter together, Lord Phaethon? Let's write a letter to our future selves. Many years from now, when our memories fade, we'll forget a lot of things. But when we see the letter again, we'll remember everything we said and did. I hope no matter how much time passes, I'll be able to hold on to the memories we shared.
You agree to Vivian's suggestion and write a letter to your future self with her. When you read this letter again in the future, I hope you still hold the same wishes for yourself, just like Vivian once did. Alright, so, last time we did, Vivian's, second trust event. Now, we're going to go and do Xiaoguang's second, trust event, which means opening this. Back to the White House, alright. I'll go get this done, and then I can just chill for the rest of the day.
Hey, Junior! Perfect timing. There's a buy one get one free deal on pepper fries today. But I can't really handle spicy food, so I can't finish both portions by myself. Just when I was at my wit's end and about to leave, suddenly you appeared right in front of me.
Oh, Junior. Goodness gracious. I'm getting stuffy.
I bet my adorable, sweet, and generous Junior would be willing to have some fries with me.
Xiaoguang, the flirting. Fries, please.
Miss Fee, we'll have one each, please.
Taking the steaming hot fries, Senior picks one up and puts it in her mouth, narrowing her eyes like a cat.
So spicy, but so delicious. If Senior Yinhua knew I was eating the street food, he'd definitely lecture me. It kind of feels like I'm being a rebel. Hey, Junior, you better not tell him about this.
Don't worry, I won't.
Yeah. Hey, the White House is right up ahead. We've been here before. Even though it hasn't been long, the same place can feel completely different when you come with a different mindset. Hey, Junior, want to head up there and check it out?
Of course. Wait, hold on. There we are. You climbed the White House with the Xiaoguang.
Strange. I was so excited before coming here, but now that I'm standing here, I feel like there's nothing to say. I already have a great wife. As for my other wishes, they're all pretty minor things, not even worth mentioning.
You'll feel better if you get it off your chest. I'll keep your secret too, Senior.
Well, here I go, but don't you dare laugh at me, Junior.
She leans on the railing as the sea breeze caresses her hair and sunlight embraces her figure, casting a gentle shadow.
I want to make desserts with irresistible colors and perfect shapes. I want to go shopping all the time and get to know every street and store and hang out with everyone. I actually don't want to do any secluded training. I want to train together with my fellow disciples to hear everyone's laughter. And I want to stay healthy and live a happy, joyful life in this world.
Suddenly, a loud response echoes from far away. Huh? Oh, she yelled it out. Hey! You up there! You scared my fish away!
What? Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
You leave the White House with your anxious senior to apologize to the fishing gentleman. Oh, no, it's actually just a normal man. I'm not mad, I'm just messing with you. I saw you folks last time too. Back then, you seemed to be quite upset, young lady. But you look much better now. That's good. You young people should enjoy your life. Here's a fish for you. It might actually look a bit small, but it's actually the biggest one I've caught this week. Well then, goodbye you two. Have a great life.
Thank you, we will. Yeah, from now on, we'll enjoy our lives to the fullest. Thank you.
After the kind-hearted uncle leaves, Senior picks up the fish and suddenly bursts out laughing.
It feels like I'm getting into mischief with my junior. It's getting dark. I should head back to the temple. Senior Yinhua said he'd wait for me for dinner. Hey, Junior, want to join me? Everyone would be happy to see you.
Senior looks at you intently, her eyes sparkling. No one could have the heart to refuse her at a time like this. Let's go. The event isn't ending? I'm surprised it's still going.
You're a whole, half-hour late for dinner time. What's going on? Better come clean. What have you all been up to behind our backs?
We just ran into a man who was fishing. You gave Senior Fufu a quick rundown of what happened today.
Oh, I see. I was worried that Junior Bell and Xiaoguang would have had dinner and forgot all about their poor seniors.
Weird. There seems to be this smell like deep-fried food on you two. Before Xiaoguang left, I made sure to tell her not to eat out. I'm cooking up a feast tonight.
Oh no, it's just Junior and I were hanging out at the Port Elpis, and maybe, I guess we got the smell of fries on us while walking by.
Senior turns her head and secretly winks. No one could bear to burst her bubble.
We were just taking a walk.
Really? Weird. I swear I can smell fried food. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Dinner's ready now. Let's talk while we eat.
Nice.
'Cause every night I will save your life.